Line Lynn. Good evening and welcome to Callahan Gymnasium. We are here as Lynn English hosts Somerville High in a battle of two GBL foes. Teams with equal records or matching records. Somerville at 8-5. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They beat Chelsea in Classical. And English actually on a 6-game winning streak. They haven't lost since January 3rd when they were on the road at Somerville and lost 56-49. So high stakes here. Two conference foes, and a game that both teams need to get in the state tournament at 8-5. Here comes Somerville. Easy layup off the tip. That's Matt Coleman, a senior. She puts that in for an early 2-0 lead. A pressure-packed 2-3 zone from Somerville, you see here. Active feet, too. Active feet, active hands. Diana Hios with a long-distance 3-2 English. And English going to start off with a press. And that nearly forces a turnover. We'll see how Somerville does in their half-court set. So both teams come out strong. 3-2 English, 40 seconds into this one. Good ball movement around the key from Somerville. It's a corner three from Diana Grant Johnson. She misses, but the ball bounces off Sanaya Patton, So no new shot clock because it didn't hit the rim. 13 seconds on the shot clock. And Somerville ball. Somerville, you can see they're kind of disposition to pass first, which is such a fun way to play the game and fun way to watch the game, too. Running out of time here, 2-1. As a coach, Sydney Brennan from English must take so much pride. When you can force your opponent into a 35-second violation, it is such a thrill for a team that prides itself defensively. English ball up 3-2. Hios drives. Rebounds, gets her own rebound. I like her taking it to the hoop. Amara Flores driving in. Passes back. A long-distance three. Nothing but net for Jaylene Novus Rivera. 2 for 2 from the outside for English so far. This press is going to lead to steals, too. I like the way it looks. I know they haven't been able to force a turnover yet. It's a long-distance three. 0 for 2 on the Somerville side. Nice rebound there, though. Offensive boards. Man, that is a joy to watch that, too. Great job. 35, Lila Matt Coleman. Just worked and worked and worked under the boards. She hits Diana Grant Johnson. We got ourselves a game here. It's 6-4 English. Flores takes a three. And, hey, if I'm English, I'll take these threes all night if I'm rebounding. Ooh, that's out of bounds. They didn't have the shot clock. Refs missed that one, so, yeah, I think he caught it. So, funky kind of rule. The top of the backboard's actually in, but once it hits anything, like support system or shot clock, it is out of bounds. 6-4 English lead, 5:49. I like this diamond press they have set up here. I really do think it's going to lead to turnovers. They got it right where they want her in the corner there. Excellent job. Will she get it over? Just barely gets it over. Nice pass. It also just speeds up the offense, right? You're not playing the pace you want when you're getting pressed. And there you go. Turnover from Somerville, and it all started with some strong defense from English. As sharp as they've been on offense so far, I think their defense has been even better. 5:30 to play in the first quarter. I'm Justin Barrasso, joined alongside Maciel Santana, Lynn Tech senior extraordinaire. And we're thrilled to join you here at Lynn English. Nice pass down low. Could have called that a foul. Refs let it go. Nice try from Alicia Soto. Somerville, what makes them special is their trust in one another on offense. You can see it's pretty common for all four out of five, or all five to touch the ball. Great take to the basket. Baseline drive by Nora Gamache, a freshman. Now that's how to take it to the basket with authority. That ties the game at 6, 4:40 to play. Flores sets a screen. Hios has just enough space for a jumper. See if they call block there. No block. 6-6, 4:34 to play. Hios nearly with the steal there. Flores defends Regan Antonelli, a freshman guard as well. Somerville coming at you with some youth. Now that was blocked. Somerville going to run looks like a box here. See if they run screens. Nope, they hit the cutter. Textbook play, but Hios saw coming a mile away. She's going to drive to the basket. May have got hit. Oh, may have got hit twice there. Referees stingy with the whistle so far, letting it go. Nice baseline pass. She's going to make that every time. Diana Grant-Johnson. And you got to credit the ball passer, too. Regan Antonelli. I mean, that's a ninth grader, but that's a smart pass. And that's a veteran pass right there. Somerville takes an 8-6 lead with 4:04 to play in the opening quarter. We've got a long way to go, but an exciting start to the basketball game. English coached by Sydney Brennan. On her staff is Brianna Goulet, Ozzy Rodriguez, and Megan Onamembo. Somerville, a staff of Tori Bauer, Josh Jones-Powell, Jonathan Sirigotis, Patrick Serenifant, and head coach Ricardo Bonhomme. With the way the power rankings work, both these teams, for a couple different reasons, strength of schedule, win-loss record, some of the teams they've lost to, they're unlikely, either of these teams, to get in the division tournament off the power rankings. Somerville's actually, despite their record, is ranked 63rd in D2, which is hard to believe a team this good is ranked that low. Nice pass down low. Patton misses, but that was a good feed. She just didn't finish at the hoop. Good pass by Hios. Hios comes back on the defensive end. Knocks it loose. It'll be Somerville ball under the hoop. English is actually 46th in D1. So they're also, and that's after a 6-game winning streak. The new power rankings came out earlier today. Comes the screen and the slides. It's going to be another turnover. No. Grant Johnson tried to keep that alive, but she lost it. And it is English ball. English is 46th, ranked 46th in D1. So again, it's going to be, that's a real tough Herculean task to jump 14 spots to get into that top 32. However, nice passing from English. Oh, fantastic. Hios to Patton and finished by Soto. That was a thing of beauty. English ties this up at 8. For both these teams to get in, they need at least a 500 record, which they're both in good shape. Timeout, Somerville there. As Regan Antonelli was pressured. So both these teams are going to need to get in the old-fashioned way with a record of 500 or better. And the good news for both teams, they're both in position to do so. Both at 8-5, and whoever wins tonight takes a major leap in that direction with a 9th win. 3:24 to play in the opening quarter. We're all knotted up at 8. Pretty even matchup. This could be one of those games where the little things, which are really big things like rebounding and turnovers, decided. Free throws. No one's been to the free throw line yet. Offensive rebounds will be critical. In a tight game like this, too, we're going to see who gives you the best boost from the bench, which is critical in a high-tempo game like this. Baseline underneath for Somerville. Grant Johnson throws it in. She's just so smart with the ball. Nice job by Hios. Tough pass. Coach Bonhomme didn't like the lack of crispness on that pass. You don't want any kind of lob. He also make you pay if you do. Somerville exerting some patience up top. It's a long distance 3. Doesn't hit anything. We're under the 10-second mark on the shot clock. Oh, good take. Thought she should have taken that. Antonelli. She decides to pass. It does not work out. Under 3 minutes, English ball. Here comes Hios. She's going to drive to the hoop. She takes it up with the floater. Oh, just misses. Nice work by Patton. Keeps the ball alive. and it ends up back in Rios' hands. She passes it over to Echeverria. Over to Flores, able to cross over. Oh, looked like she got hit there too. Maybe it was clean. Fast break opportunity for Grant Johnson. Goes up with the left, lays it in with the right. It's 10-8 Somerville, 2:30 to play. That actually, I thought that may have been Somerville ball. Bang, bang play. Refs got it right. English ball, 2:28 to play. Somerville in a full court man press here. Rios going to have no problem with that. I mean, it's so helpful on offense. You're going forward, they're going backwards. Rios, the one-handed bounce pass to Patton. She lays it in. 10-10, 2:15 to play. As a coach, and you can see his reaction. Are we getting his reaction there? As a coach, you can just see the reaction when someone heaves one of those long baseball passes. Very rarely do they work out, but even when they do, I think it still makes the coach's heart skip a beat. Grant Johnson with the right idea, but turns the ball over. 10-10, 2:07 to play in the first quarter. Just feels like it's going to be a fun one. Flores for three. It's going to be off to the left. Nice rebound by Soto. Rios, long distance three. That's going to miss two. Back rims and another offensive board. And they're going to call an offensive foul there. She's not going to get credit for it on that play, but Soto with some really nice work on the offensive boards. Was that an offensive foul? I suppose it doesn't matter because they called one, so it is one. English sets up their diamond press. Somerville just beats it. I'd feel pretty good if I'm English. I want a little more intensity in that press, but they look good. Double team on Antonelli. She misses. Battle of the boards down low. Knocked out. Looked like Rios made that block. I don't know why they got a new shot clock there. But 33 seconds on the shot clock. Long distance three for Grant Johnson. Misses, but a rebound. Oh, finds her teammate. Amari Jamison-Kurgo with a great rebound. Another freshman. Jamison-Kurgo is a freshman, and she found her teammate, Gertasia Morales, for a layup. Here's our first foul of the game. It's going to put Patton at the line. I mean, this is one of those games. You can see it pretty early. All 10 of these players in the court can make an impact. Patton at the line, nothing but net in her first one. Brief run for Morales on the court, and they put Lila Mack Coleman back into the game. Man, that backspin is a thing of beauty. She misses that one, though. Somerville going to push the ball, which will negate the press. They do double Antonelli up top. Good ball movement there. You can see the Somerville offense runs through Grant Johnson. They weren't able to get it to her there. English holds on to it. Here comes Flores. Drives. Gets hit. Just misses the shot, but she'll take it to the line for two. 56.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Somerville holding on to a 1-point lead, 12-11. Two teams with winning streaks. Somerville's won their last two. English. Flores hits the first one. English has won their last six. Again, they haven't lost since they were on the road at Somerville on January 3rd. It's now January 28th. And a win tonight would really be pivotal to their postseason aspirations. Flores sinks them both. That's what a good basketball player does on a winning team. Hits her free throws. 13-12 English. 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Antonelli penetrates, passes. Gamache passes back. Antonelli drives. She's going to miss, but a rebound by Matt Coleman. She's going to miss, unable to get her own follow. And English with a chance to extend the lead with 30 seconds to play. There is a shot clock here. Rios is going to put it up. Misses. Big rebound, though. Soto has been so good on the boards. Free throw line jumper. Off the glass. No shot clock here. 21 seconds to play. See if Somerville holds for the last shot. Nearly a steal. 16, 15, 14. Antonelli with the ball. She's going to be looking to penetrate and pass. She does. Gamache. Here's a steal. Oh, nearly stolen. And if you're English, I think you take that foul. The only catch is LEHS is the last person you want to get in foul trouble. Only her first. Maybe worth the risk there because they could have gone up by 5 early. LEHS with a tough D. 3-pointer. Oh, she was going to set it over her block. Finds an open teammate. She misses, and that's going to do it. That jumper was by Maram Ramadan, junior forward, and that just went in and out. Exceptional first quarter, very competitive, 15-12. English ahead over Somerville after 8 minutes of basketball. It's going to be very difficult for either one of these teams to pull away, so I think that it is so important for you to push when you get that lead. So I like the fact that LEHS was a little, I don't want to say reckless, but she took a risk for that steal near the end of the quarter. I mean, if you can jump out to a 5-point lead and then you can catch a break or two and work for an O board and build this to a 7 or 9-point lead, you're in great shape. Somerville's tough, so you really need to jump on them when you have the opportunity. Worth watching. From English, it's hard to read her number. Someone getting medical attention on her foot, on her ankle. It looks like it's number 3, Jaylene Novas Rivera, which is it's a big blow to English. Eventually I'll be able to read that number. It's number 3. It is Jaylene. That's a tough blow, losing a starter like that. Here comes English with the ball. LEHS finds an open 3, takes it, misses. No movement on the offensive glass. That's a carry there by Ramadan. So both teams have a possession. English missed the jumper, and Somerville turns the ball over. 7:48 and counting. English ball up 3. This is one of those spots in the game where you really want to extend the lead. Maria Perry into the game for English. Missed jumper there. Solid board by Somerville. Here comes Antonelli. Does a nice job running the point over to Jamison Kiergo. Corner 3 for Gamache. Makes him pay for leaving her open. That is points 3, 4, and 5 for her. She had a layup earlier and that 3. Ties the game at 15, 7:10 to play in the second quarter. LEHS wanted that 3, couldn't get it. Over to Flores, ball fake. Drives, passes back to LEHS. Plenty of time in the shot clock. She finds a right corner jumper. Banks it off the glass. Picturesque. 17-15 English. Antonelli gets pressured. Makes a nice pass. Oh, that pass to the middle just isn't there. But Somerville, that's the second or third time they've either turned it over or nearly turned it over. I get the idea, but you need that. You need the cutter cutting toward the ball. Somerville always better when Grant Johnson's on the floor. Here she is back in the game. See if they set up their box. Out of bounds play. Whether they cross, screen, or cut. Oh, one more sub as well. That is Giuliani Furman Rodriguez, a senior forward, into the game. Oh, I like that. So simple, but extremely effective. Have a decoy and then hit your real cutter, Grant Johnson, for 2. Smart play by Somerville. I'm going to store that in my coach's memory. I like that play. Flores up top of the ball. She drives. Good take. Just batters around the glass, off the rim. Grant Johnson with the rebound over to Antonelli. She's going to drive to the left, cross to her right, gets hit. It's a good take to the basket. Some of these players from Somerville, it's amazing to think they're only 9th graders. They play with such poise. Antonelli will have 2 shots at the line. It is 17-17 with 6:19 to play in the opening half. Shooter's touch there on the first one. That reclaims the lead for Somerville, 18-17. Antonelli looks to make it 2 in a row. Nothing but net on that one. Again, I've got to marvel at the fact it's a freshman out there. Multiple freshmen out there. It's so hard to play varsity athletics in the GBL, let alone to do it as a freshman when you're contributing on the court during the game is pretty remarkable. That's a missed corner, jumper, rebound from Somerville. 19-17 Somerville. Here comes Antonelli down court. 6 minutes to play. She passes over to Grant Johnson, lays it in, misses, or lays it up, misses. Rebound English. Here comes Flores looking to push. Good news for English. Great take. Oh, just another bad bounce. It's going to catch Soto on a travel there. But really nice job on the defensive boards. Great news for English. Jaylene Noves Rivera back into the game. Looked like she got her right ankle taped up. They are such a better team when she's on the floor. Hios looking for that steal. Rivera almost gets it. Gamache dribbles down court. Another freshman. Great pass. And they're going to get her on that one. That was Gamache to Matt Coleman. So you wonder as this game extends or as this game gets a little bit deeper into the second half, if English will switch to more of a half-court set. The dangerous part with the press is when you get tired, when you lose your legs, you're a little easier to be beat, right? So we'll see if that happens. That's something worth watching as this game develops. She misses both. That's a blow to Somerville because they could have extended that lead from 2 to 4. 19-17 Somerville, 5:30 to play. Flores for three, looking to reclaim the lead. She misses. Big rebound by Soto. She just does so much of the dirty work down low on the boards, on the glass, boxing out, always getting position. So many players is a foul on Somerville. He also go to the line. So many players look toward the ball when the shot goes up. When you watch Soto, she gets into position immediately as the shot goes up. She's never out of position in the paint. It's a pretty remarkable skill. One that's overlooked, right? Because that's not on a stat sheet. Hios misses the first one on the right side of the rim. Somerville going to the bench here. But when you have a player like Soto, who just does so much for you down low, it makes Hios a better player. It makes Flores a better player. It makes Rivera a better player. So she makes English a winning team and helps establish that winning culture. Just missed the steal. Soto, tons of effort there. They're going to call her for that, though. Some contact on that play. Again, we'll see if English shifts away from the zone in the second half. 19-18 Somerville with the ball. Antonelli. Hios guarding Antonelli. She passes over to Gamache. Gamache finds her teammate. Grant Johnson down low. Misses a shot. Gets her own rebound. Goes straight up. Gets fouled and lays it in. 21-18 with Grant Johnson at the line. That actually puts English at 4 team fouls, too. So with 5 being the shooting limit, puts them in a precarious position with 4:59 to play in the second quarter. Grant Johnson misses her free throw. So backbreaking to miss those free throws, right? She worked so hard to get to the line and get the and one. Hios misses the layup. Flores, big rebound. She loses it. Grant Johnson back with the ball. She's going to push down court. Crosses over. Hios picking up the ball. Over to Antonelli. Excuse me. Hios on the ball now. That looks like a turnover. Yeah, there was no contact there from English. And there was no contact there from English. For what it's worth, too, Rivera looks good. Does not look hobbled at all by her ankle. Oh, no. Flores not looking. Actually kind of worked out. She kind of yelled at Rivera for that pass. But actually worked out perfectly. They got the whistle out of it instead of a turnover. We'll have to find Soto. Yeah, Soto open there. I wish she just dribbled in and took that jumper. Turnover from English. Here comes Antonelli pushing the Somerville attack. Hios picks her up over to Gamache. She misses. Hios with the rebound. Over to Flores. See if she can find Soto in the middle. No, but she's going to find an open three. Misses. Long rebound to Gamache. That's the problem with the three. They lead the long rebounds. Gamache, what a fantastic take. She's going to miss it. The only people there to rebound were Somerville. Bad bounce. Falls into Rivera's hands. And it looks like we see a foul here on English. Or knocked out of English. It's Somerville ball. I do like that take by Gamache. It was an aggressive take to the basket. Antonelli, long distance, misses. Gets her own rebound. Can't give up that rebound if you're English. She's going to drive, get blocked. It'll stay here. 30 seconds on the shot clock. I think Somerville probably had a valid argument that was a foul, but referee's letting him play. Plenty of time for Somerville on the offense. Antonelli's going to take a three, get blocked. Out of bounds again. Still plenty of time. 24 seconds. Coach Bonhomme going to the bench. And they're going to put Amari Jamison-Kurgo back in the game. Another freshman who does so many things to make this team successful. Let's see if they go back to Grant Johnson after she inbounds. No, they won't here because they went out to Antonelli. Oh, great take to the hoop. Poster player up, lays it in. 23-18, our biggest lead of the game right now. 3:35 to play. Somerville by 5. You can hear it from the Somerville bench. They know how important this possession is. Good stop here. Who gets the rebound? Somerville. Grant Johnson over to Antonelli. Antonelli, can see that wasn't going to work out. 23-18, 3:21 to play. Pivotal juncture in the game. This is one of those spots where English had a 3-point lead and couldn't extend it. Now Somerville has the 5-point lead, and we'll see if they're able to build upon it. 3:21 to play and counting. Somerville sets up their 2-3 defense. Almost tempting English to shoot another three. Hios drives, I like it. Passes down low. You're going to get tied up. They're going to call a foul here. It looks like that foul is being called on Jamison-Kurgo. It is, but it'll be underneath. That's Somerville's third team foul, her first personal, and Flores will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. It's a stack for English. Oh, perfect pass. Oh, just missed. Patton, bad roll off the rim. Grant Johnson over to Antonelli. She's going to take it herself. Gets picked up in the corner by Maria Perry. She's going to pass over, pass back. Antonelli deep three. I'm going to get on my soapbox here. Some days I wish there was no three-point line. I like what it stands for. I like what it does. I just don't like what it's become, the three-point line. It's here's a three there. Oh, boy, I thought she got fouled there. Smart job losing the ball in a sense there. She would have been called for a travel if she fell down with it. Here comes the Somerville press. Maybe I'm just old, though, too, but she already lost that ball before she threw it off Hios. Matt Coleman back in the game. Again, I just think there's too many threes. And for me, I love basketball from all angles, but particularly from the free throw line in. Especially when you get your opponent teetering in foul trouble. Both teams do. Here comes Hios. She's going to get a screen. Passes over to Rivera. Fakes the shot, drives, loses it. Grant Johnson going to lay that in, make that easy until she got fouled. And that's a foul you take. She hasn't been great at the line so far, so this will be big for her. But that is the third personal for Hios. If I'm English, I'd rather she just lets the layup go in. Even if she misses both these, you can't afford to have Hios in foul trouble. On top of that, Grant Johnson hits it. Timeout English. Timeout English. Tenuous spot here for the Bulldogs. Down 6. Grant Johnson at the line, a chance to make it a 7-point game. And the best player on the court has 3 fouls with 2:06 to play in the first half. It looks like she's going to take a breather, Hios. But that changes the whole complexion of the English offense. Hios does such a great job as a ball handler and distributor, scorer, but also on defense. She's your motor on defense. She's your best rebounder. Let's see what Coach Brennan does. This is a big spot in this game. And again, you wish Hios maybe hadn't made. You wish she hadn't fouled there. You'd be down 7, but you'd only have 2 fouls. It's a tough game. Grant Johnson at the line, shooting 1. She hit the first of 2. Looking to sink her second here. English going to leave a spot open down low. Hios is going to sit. This is if there were ever a time for Somerville to capitalize, this is it. Does not start off well. She misses the free throw. Didn't matter anyways. Lane violation on Somerville. English ball, 2:06 to play. Down 6 with the ball. Great opportunity for Flores to stand out here. She's going to run the point. She's going to drive it herself. No follow-through on that shot. Nice rebound by Matt Coleman. Here comes Grant Johnson. Passes over to Aliyah Ramadan. Nice elbow jumper. She's going to miss. Good rebound by Jaylene. Long distance pass to Flores. She hits her. I like that defense from Grant Johnson. But Flores still put it in a very tough layup. Flores hit there. Well defended. And English cuts the lead to 4. If you can do this with Flores, Hios on the bench, it is huge. Missed shot by Matt Coleman. Gets her own rebound. Rivera knocks that away. Swats it away. Perry with a nice poke. Knocks the ball loose from Gamache. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Still Somerville ball. English +2 right now with Hios on the bench. If they can keep this competitive with her out, it is a major game, major win for the Bulldogs. Oh no, a cut there. English kind of forgot about her. Soto had no choice but to foul her. And that puts Nora Gamache at the line. She has been solid for Somerville all night. She has a chance now to extend this lead to 6 if she hits her free throws. Misses the first of 2. English is now in the penalty for the last 75 seconds of the quarter. Gamache shoots the second of 2. Misses them both. What a rebound. Oh, she misses. Another offensive rebound. English comes up with it. Somerville, I'm sure, is going to kick themselves over that set there. Dominant on the offensive boards. Couldn't finish. 56 seconds to play. Echeverria with the ball over to Flores. English with a chance to cut this to 2. Flores drives. Misses. Patton rebound, puts it up. Oh, just misses. Gamache with the rebound. The 2 defenders on her. She's better off kicking it back. She takes the 3. Tough decision. One of those decisions that's only right if you hit it. English goes long distance. We talked about that baseball pass earlier. Rarely does it work. Slides her foot when she does so. It's a travel. It's actually extra painful for harmful for the team because that's going to give Somerville a baseline out of bounds play to run here, which they've been pretty successful at, getting good looks. Aliyah Ramadan on the corner. She gets it knocked away by Perry, but it'll stay Somerville ball. 28 seconds. There is no shot clock, so Somerville can hold the ball if they choose. They can shoot a 3 right now, which they do. Misses. I don't like that decision. When you had no reason to shoot and you take a long distance, difficult 3. English, excellent. Flores for 3. She misses. Gives the ball back to Somerville. Oh, what a great play by Patton. Keeps the play alive. 6-5. Here comes Grant Johnson. 3, 2, she drives. Puts it up. Gets fouled. Perry doesn't like it. 1.4 on the clock. I'll say this, though. Big stretch for English. They had a couple of minutes to play without Hios on the court. They are +2 right now with her out. Worst case, it's even. No, I mean, if I'm English, I want my players in this to rebound. And it's possible she misses them both. Diana Grant Johnson at the line, shooting the second of 2. Misses them both. No shot at the end. Not in time. 24-20 at the half. Really encouraging stretch for English with LEHS on the bench to actually outscore Somerville. They cut a 6-point lead to 4, held Somerville scoreless during that stretch. We're going to take a break for the half. Thanks to Maciel, who's been phenomenal on camera. We will see you for the third quarter. We are back for the third quarter. Somerville possession, 24-20. Highlanders lead. LEHS back in the game with 3 fouls. We'll pay close attention to that situation. English in a tight 2-3 zone. Nearly a turnover there. Again, I like the patience of Somerville. A way to beat a good defense is just to make them wait. But English didn't break there. LEHS with the steal. She drives. Takes it up. Misses. Nearly an offensive foul. That's the thing now. Every time we see her with near on the ball, we're going to be looking for listening closely for whistles. Grant Johnson takes it to the hoop. She misses. And here comes Novus Rivera. Passes over to LEHS. She finds Flores in the corner. Back to LEHS up top. Looks like she's going to drive and shoot. Misses. Rebound falls right back in her hands. Over to Novus Rivera. Looking to drive right. If she can warm up, this is a whole new game. Still plenty to the shot clock. Long distance 3. She misses. Patton nearly comes up with it. Saves it. Gets it to LEHS. Oh, what a play. Over to Novus Rivera for 3. Huge break there. Doesn't happen without Patton on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive. 24-23, Somerville. Kamash drives. Aggressive take. Misses. And here comes English. And that's a good example there too, right? You miss a layup. Patton again. She's going to get fouled there, go to the line for 2. You miss a layup, you're forcing your opponent to go long distance, full court. With the 3, it's an tailor-made fast break opportunity. Great start to the quarter from English. Somerville knows it. They're going to call timeout, talk it over. 6:23 to play in the third quarter. Again, game with high stakes. 2 8-5 teams. Both looking to get one step closer to the state title. And we'll pause here and return right in time for our 2 free throws. We're back. Patton at the line for 2. Chance to tie and give English the lead back. English on a 5-0 run. Stays at a 5-0 run. Patton misses the first of 2. Free throws are going to be so pivotal down the stretch. Second one is up. That is also no good. She misses them both. 24-23 Somerville ball. Still a 5-0 run for English. Kamash up fake. Nice drive. Shoots. I love the fearlessness of that 9th grader. She didn't hesitate whatsoever there. And that's after a miss on her last possession. A really nice play there by Kamash to give Somerville the 26-23 lead. Here comes Rivera with the ball over to Flores. Cross-court pass. She drives. Going to get a foul there. Interesting call. It was clean on the ball, but the referee called the block. Somerville see if they can get a sub in here. They do. This is another freshman. This is Amari Jameson-Kurgo. She's going to sub for Diana Grant Johnson. That's tough to have Johnson out of the game with 3 fouls. So 2 key players, both have 3 fouls. LEHS in the game and Grant Johnson on the bench. Steal by Somerville, and that is a massive play right there. Turnover from English to prevent the fast break, maybe make a steal and get it back. LEHS commits her 4th foul. 5:47 to play in the third quarter. Puts English in a precarious position. Somerville ball. Antonelli penetrates, passes. Some good ball movement by Somerville. They have a little bit more open space without LEHS on the court. She's such a ball-hawking defender. Good steal. Good work by Perry and Rivera. Long-distance pass. They're going to give it right back. Antonelli takes that back. Game of turnovers right now, and you don't want to be on the wrong side of it. Antonelli makes the pass. Gamache to the corner. That's to Marim Ramadan. Going to work the ball around. Ramadan takes a right-handed floater. Great rebound by Lila Mack-Coleman. That play was as good as dead if she doesn't crash the boards. She crashes the boards and gives Somerville new life. Gets fouled by Maria Perry. That's actually her third foul. So we're at that spot now where English, you have your best player with 4 fouls in EOS. You have a really solid 6-man in Perry with 3 fouls. But Somerville doesn't make him pay. That's another missed free throw right there. That's Matt Coleman missing her first of 2. Both teams right now struggling at the line. She misses them both. Gets her own offensive board. Passes over to Antonelli. She's going to take a dribble and shoot. A contested shot. Another rebound by Somerville. They are just dominating the offensive glass. If I'm Somerville, yeah, smart. I kick this out and I start anew. Good screen there. I would still kick it out. There's nothing happening down low. And they're going to turn the ball over there. You can just see it in slow motion. It's so much easier to say that from up here because I've been in situations playing where I've been in the exact same spot. 26-23, Somerville lead English ball. English still only a +2 without LEHS in the game, which is wild. Long distance pass, that one worked. So Perry's going to get frustrated by the foul there. Again, I don't think it was on the block, but I think it was the body, and that's what he's calling. We'll have to look at the replay on that, but she's frustrated. That's her 4th foul. She mouths off to the ref there. He wasn't looking. She's lucky he didn't see that. But she's frustrated. Looks like she's going to stay in the game. English are pretty... No, they're going to go to the bench. Misses her first free throw. Sinks her second. Somerville just not taking advantage of these extra free throw shots. All right, this is number 11 into the game. Giuliana Concepcion, a freshman. Big opportunity for her. But smart move by Somerville. Go to the hoop when you have an opponent in foul trouble. You might get the call, even if it's not there. Even if that was the wrong call, that's why you still stay aggressive and keep driving to the basket. Rivera drives, kicks. Here's Concepcion with the ball. Goes right back to Rivera. Long distance 3. It is short. Shot clock's at 10. Flores, great rebound. Soto, what a pass to Patton and nearly put it in for the and one. Excellent ball movement there from English. Patton missed her last 2 free throws. She's going to need to give him at least 1 here. Misses the first. Free throws have been tough. And again, having played this game and loving everything about basketball, having coached this game, being a certified IAABO official and officiated this game, scores table, you name it. Nice free throw there. At the end of this game, there will be frustrations and complaints that the refs, either side, whoever wins this game, whoever doesn't win is going to say, oh, the refs weren't that good. Yeah, but what about the missed opportunities on offense? What about the offensive rebounds you give? I'm surprised the refs let that go. What a great take by Gamache. Refs let that one play. Somerville fan base isn't happy about it. But it's things like the great take, though. 29-24. Somerville missed free throws. It's all the little things. It's not just the refs. So it's always tough to say the refs cost you the game. Concepcion saw with the ball. Here comes Flores driving. They're going to call a jump ball there. Possession arrow goes to English. It'll stay here. English runs their stack. Over to Patton. She gets Concepcion. She looks like she belongs out there. Give her credit. Coming off the bench cold in the third quarter for some key varsity minutes. Tough take by Flores. Nearly a steal by Patton. 5 on floor. Flores behind the play. She's going to catch up here. She does. Ooh, a tough pass. Maybe a better pass, and Antonelli could have put that up. Gamache, looks like that's a long distance 2. She drains it. It is. She's heating up at the right time. I wonder if English will call time and talk things over. It's 31-24. Somerville lead by 7 with 2:50 to play. Concepcion, long distance 3. It falls short. Soto doesn't get the rebound but works and puts Somerville's Jamison Kurgo in a position where she had a press to get the ball, knocked off her knee, and it is English ball with 24 seconds on the shot clock. I think we need to see more passing from English. As I say that, it's just because this zone, only way you can beat the zone is to pass through it, not to penetrate through. Good turnover there by Flores, forces a steal. Somerville gets it back. They got to be careful. English is complaining a lot to the referees. Great take by Antonelli. She misses. Phenomenal rebound by Concepcion. Knocked loose by Antonelli. Wonder if we'll get a warning from the rest of both teams here. Lots of complaints. Antonelli unhappy with that call. 31-24 English ball. They can cut it from 7 to 5 to 4. Need a hoop here. 2:10 to play in the third quarter. Flores drives to her right. Finds some space. Drives. Shoots. Scores. Comes down favoring her right ankle. English cannot afford to lose her. Looks like she's able to get back on D. 31-26, 1:50 to play. Ball movement up top for Somerville. They are in no hurry here. Antonelli drives, nearly loses it, posts up, takes a tough shot, misses, but a big rebound by Gertasha Morales. And she's going to lose that, I think. No, it looks like Rivera knocked it out. I think she disagreed with that call. Big moment here for Somerville. Going back to their floor general, Diana Grant Johnson. She's got 3 fouls, but she's back in the game, up by 5. She'll be inbounding here. Makes you wonder, do you put Rios back in the game if you're English? I don't know. That's a tough spot because one more foul and you lose her. I mean, Somerville really going for the kill here with Lila Mack Coleman back on the court, too. They've set themselves up for success here. Antonelli drives, passes Gamache. That's a 3 if she hits it. Nothing but net. 34-26, Somerville lead. 1:18 to play. Does not look like Rios is coming back, but maybe she'll start the fourth quarter. English needs to keep this within single digits. Turnover. Oh, no, Patton holds on to it. No, Grant Johnson grabs it. Over to Antonelli. She's going to be looking for Gamache on the right side. She finds her. She's going to take that 3. Oh, boy. That would have been a dagger. Flores with a nice rebound. She drives. She's going to get fouled on the floor. No shooting foul just yet. That's going to be the 4th team foul for Somerville. Flores will set up the out-of-bounds play. She does. Patton to Rivera. Back to Flores in the corner for the 3. Sinks it. 34-29. 44 seconds to play. Big 3 there by Flores. Keeps them in the game. Oh, that's a travel there. Before the refs even called it, she knew. Jamison Kurgo with the turnover. English ball, no shot clock, 34 seconds. I mean, maybe best case scenario here for English besides, you're forcing Grant Johnson to a 4th foul. Keeping in the game. You're going to get Rios back in the 4th quarter. Concepcion's played well in her limited time here. 30 seconds to play. Be nice to see English go for the last shot. Flores gets in the corner. She drives with her left. She takes it. Drives, misses. Patton gets it. It's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go Somerville. I know English wanted a foul there, but I feel like they just missed an opportunity to hold that for the last shot. You don't want to give Somerville any more possessions than they already have. Gamache drives. 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they hold for the last shot. She's going to turn that over. Flores gets it back. 10 seconds. 9. She drives. 8. 7. She passes over to Rivera. Takes a 3. It is no good. Rebound, Gamache. And that's going to do it. After 3, 34-29 Somerville. Think you give the slight edge that quarter to Somerville, but it's close. I mean, English played pretty well with LEHS out of the game. Only down 5. Anybody's game. The question now is, when do you put LEHS back in? Maria Perry, too, a very important part of your offense and defense. Physical defender. She can score. I think you start with them, but I'm not in the position where I'm coaching the team and I have to explain why somebody fouled out with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Tough spot to be in for the head coach, but see what Sydney Brennan does. So it makes the game so much fun. It is freezing outside. It's supposed to snow later, but we're all warm inside the gym. Basketball really helps make the winter so much more fun. Both teams playing their hearts out. Both coaching staffs giving all they have for their players, for their student athletes. I mean, this is a joy. And English does things right here, too. Athletic Director Dick Newton and his crew. So it's a joy to be here. It is Somerville ahead, 34-29. English ball down 5, 8 minutes to play. No LEHS yet. They're going to stick with Concepcion, who's played well. Rivera with the ball. She passes to Flores. She penetrates, dishes up top to Rivera. Rivera drives, takes it. Oh, it's ready to say makes it. Rebound, though. Kept alive again. Oh, I thought Soto got fouled there, too. She has been phenomenal on the glass. 2 offensive rebounds there. She lays it in. A tough layup contested to cut this lead to 3. It's 34-31. Somerville 3. That looked good. Patton rebound. She's going to hit Rivera. Fast break opportunity. Is she going to pull up for that 3? No, she's going to pass to Concepcion. Slows down the offense, hits Flores for a 3. Oh, would have tied the game. Soto again on the boards down low. Concepcion on the floor. I love that play for a lot of reasons. It's Somerville ball, the possession arrow, but that just means you get the next one. Jayliana Concepcion giving English some critical minutes, keeping them in this game with LEHS on the bench. LEHS and Perry both on the bench. Here comes Antonelli with the ball. Concepcion picks her up. They're in the 2-3 zone, English. Gamache wants that corner 3. She takes it. She misses. Big rebound and a foul. Matt Coleman has been so impressive on the glass for Somerville. 34-31 Somerville lead. 6:55 to play. She is going. Jim got quiet there. I couldn't hear what Coach Brennan was saying. Either she's yelling, talking to her players, or encouraging the refs to maybe call this the other way. Every time I say Matt Coleman has been sensational on the glass, and she has, she's missed her free throws. See if she can hit this one. She's played so well. You hate to give it away at the line. She's going to miss that one, too. Concepcion, what a box out on Antonelli. Excellent job. She's going to bring the ball down court. She has been terrific. She's going to put a floater up. Oh, just misses. And it's live down low. I think that's a foul on English. And it looks like Coach Brennan's going to get warned here. She might get teed up if she keeps it up. I think there's an art to it, though. You do want to complain. You want to fight for your kids. I think he did tee up. Yeah, it looks like there was a technical. It was hard to hear who it was on, but it's certainly on English. The English crowd doesn't like it. I'll see if I can get word on who that was on. Antonelli hits that. Sinks them both. That is a tough spot to be in. See if we can get official word on who that technical was on. 36-31. Antonelli clutch at the line with those 2 free throws. LEHS back in the game. She's going to drive. Corner 3 for Gamache. That's contested. Nice rebound by Flores. It looks like they're going to fight for on the ground. That's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be English ball. That goes back to the last play from Concepcion for tying it up. And now it goes to English. Again, that's why even if you don't get the alternating possession, you need to fight for the next one. English ball, 6:27, 36-31 Somerville lead. Still anybody's game. Obviously, Somerville in the driver's seat with a 5-point lead, but far from over. LEHS with the ball. She drives. The floater. Oh, she misses. Big rebound by Grant Johnson. Finds Gamache down low. She lays it in. Flores, smart job, though, contesting the layup without fouling. It's going to extend the lead to 7. That is the biggest lead so far tonight. No word yet on that technical foul. But that's a big one. And the free throws by Antonelli. So that technical foul was actually on Sanaya Patton. So that's a tough spot to be in for the Bulldogs. And it's tough. You know, when you're on the court and you feel like the calls aren't going your way, you feel like the whole world's conspiring against you. So it is difficult, but again, it's the game of life. When things are tough, you just got to find a way to play through. Is it easier said than done? Absolutely. But that's what makes the game such a joy. You got to fight through the adversity. 38-31. English ball, down 7. 6:09 to play. Still time. This game's going one of 2 ways. It's going to be a double-digit Somerville win, or English is going to come back and make this a one-possession game. We'll see what happens. LEHS with the ball, crosses over. And I'm hoping for the latter. I hope it's a one-possession game. Flores drives to her left. Oh, that's a good... Oh, I thought that was an and one. That looked good in the air. Now that is Matt Coleman with the foul. Only her second listed, if that's the case. She's got nothing to worry about. First team foul. Flores at the line, shooting 2. Sinks the first. What a picturesque free throw that was. It's a kid who's played all game, too. He's going to be tired. And it's nice to see her with perfect form in the fourth quarter. Hits them both. Coach Sidney Brennan must be thrilled with that. That's what you preach as a coach, right? Keeping your legs and hitting free throws in the fourth quarter. Risky pass by Antonelli. She gets it there to Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson with the ball. Back to Antonelli. She's going to take a long-distance 3. That looked good. And saved. Soto always in the right place. Here comes LEHS. Passes over to Flores. Puts it on the ground. Lays it in. And good. It's a 3-point game. A one-possession game. Antonelli right into traffic. Oh, nice pass back by Gamache. Antonelli with the ball. She dribbles down. Nearly a travel. The English bench wanted it. Soto. Hands in the passing lane. Brennan's going to get teed up there. Yeah. There was no question there. It's tough to see. I mean, I didn't think the call was egregious. But it's too bad, too. I mean, she worked so hard to get her team back in the mix. You get some momentum. You hate to give it up, the momentum. Antonelli is clutch at the line. She misses that one, though. Reminds me of the old Rasheed Wallace line, ball don't lie. She's got one more. She sinks it. 2-possession game. High stack here from Somerville. Up 39-35. Still anybody's game. It's 5:18 to play. There is so much time in this game. Good defense by Patton down low. Soto pressuring. Who comes up with it? It's going to be jump ball, and that's going to be Somerville ball. Gamache is open up top now. Rivera's guarding her. Somerville breaks. Good defense down low. I hope they call that on Patton. Let's see. They must. That can't be on. Yep, 31. It's a good foul. Oh, boy. He was tempted to tee her up there, it looked like. I'm not sure what she said. Two-shot foul. Thought that was a good foul from Patton. Don't want to give up the easy layup there. She only had 2 fouls. Now she has 3 personals. And Grant Johnson at the line. Misses her first. See what happens in the second. 39-35. Somerville up by 4 with 5:06 to play. Misses them both. Rios with the... No, excuse me. Rivera with the rebound. Gets it knocked loose, but it's off Somerville. There'll be no press. They're going to come back. English is still in this game. They're down 4 points. It's 5 minutes to play. They have the ball. I know that the calls aren't going their way. They find Soto down low. Oh, that's off her hands. It looked like, though, to her credit, that was ricochet. That was deflected off by Grant Johnson, who made that play tough. I can't say enough good things about Soto. She has been so good tonight and so important to this English team. Flores with the full court press. Somerville gets it over. It's exactly what you wanted them to rush into a shot. But it's easy when you have Grant Johnson rebounding. She's going to miss that. Falls right back to Antonelli. Too many chances for Somerville. Another offensive board. I cannot believe they didn't call foul there. So as a coach, you're always, turnover English. As a coach, you're always angling for that next whistle. Maybe that, to Coach Brennan's credit, maybe that helped her. The English not going to whistle there, but they turned it over, unfortunately, and Somerville made them pay. Steal by Grant Johnson. Timeout Somerville, slow things down. And I think that it's just the pace of the play, and it's so intense, it's easy to forget there's 4:13 left to play. Again, we're still in the same position we were in. This could be a blowout. This could be easily a one-possession game. Poise will be a critical factor moving forward. A fun night here at the gym. And the stakes are high. Both of these teams want to get to 10. Both want to get in the state tournament. 41-35, Somerville lead with the ball. 4:13 to play. English likely to press here. We'll see. We're at the 4:13 mark. Got to give Rios credit. She's played very smart with 4 fouls. English does set up their press. Antonelli passes up to Gamache. Hits her. Perry back in the game. English gives us space for a 3. That's actually off Somerville. That's off number 5. Giuliani, Furman, Rodriguez. I am surprised that Somerville didn't take a little more time off the clock there. But play your game, right? Here comes English. Rios with the ball. Over to Flores. She's going to go back to Rios. Over to Rivera. Perry in the corner. She's going to take the 3. Long distance. No good. Patton with her hand on the ball. She's so good on the boards. Antonelli bringing the ball down. 41-35. 3:30 to play. Still plenty of time. Got to get a stop here if you're the Bulldogs. Good D by Rios. Oh, great hands by Rios. She's going to get fouled there, too. Excellent play. Excellent defense. She guarded about 3 different Highlanders there. 3:17 to play. English ball. Only down 6. It's a 2-possession game. One or 2 breaks go your way if you're English, and it's a whole new game. LEHS drives, puts up the floater. No good. Ooh, nearly turned over there by Somerville. Here comes Grant Johnson on LEHS. What a great matchup this is. Passes to the corner. Corner 3, air ball. I don't know why Somerville is so, they're penchant for taking threes. Again, that's just the style of basketball in 2025 at all levels. Nice drive there by Novas Rivera. She's going to get to the line for 2. And not only does that give Somerville 3 team fouls, not only is that the 3rd personal on Lila Mack Coleman, but that stops the clock. Smart play by English. Misses the first, 41-35. I think it's so important to wipe that first one out of your mind. Focus on that second shot of your Rivera. Can still cut the lead to 5 if she hits this one. Oh, that's a good look, too. Tough bounce. She misses both. Oh, LEHS got to be careful there. Good tap. Forces Somerville to call time with 2:38 to play. And I'm still going to say it. I'm still a firm believer there is plenty of time. 2:38 to play. Maciel sees a comeback. Maciel, I do too. 2:38 to play. English down 41-35. Somerville ball. So the 6-point lead and the basketball. Maciel, you think there's going to be a comeback? I do too. Again, I'm not going to say who's going to win, but I think English tightens this up to a 1-possession game, and we go from there. All right, here we go. This is why you play the game, for situations like this. 2:38 to play. English going to press here. Nice job with the press break. Almost lost it. Gamache holds on to it. Oh, she got pushed out there, yeah. Is the right call. It's going to be 2 free throws for Gamache. That's 4 fouls on Patton. I mean, she got caught there. She did make enough contact to merit that whistle. First free throw is good. That is Nora Gamache. Again, it's hard to believe these kids are she's a freshman. She's played so well. Antonelli, hard to believe she's a freshman. Concepcion gave big minutes for English, a freshman. Gamache, 2nd of 2. She hits them both. Those are big ones. English just missed 2. Somerville sinks 2. It is 43-35. See what English has on offense. Flores drives, does not get the whistle, but LEHS keeps playing, gets the rebound. Rivera gets the rebound, passes to LEHS. The press forces a foul. It's a big rebound there by Rivera. English got it. I mean, there's plenty of reason to be positive. You're down 8 points. It's reasonable. 4 baskets. Perry in the corner. Oh, she had Flores back. Instead, she gives an underhanded pass to LEHS. Good screen by Soto. Oh, a long-distance pass. Grant Johnson with the steal. To say, if she pulled up for a 3, I was going to say it's good take to the basket. Misses. Seemed like Antonelli was a little physical down there. English not thrilled. They didn't get a timeout called sooner. And again, having been in each of these spots, playing basketball, the refs are out to get me. Coaching, thinking the refs are out to get you. And then when you're calling a game, the last thing you do, want to do is you're ever thinking of is you're out to get someone. I actually think every coach should ref. And every ref should coach. But don't get me started. The world according to Justin Barrasso. 1:57 to play. 43-35. Still plenty of time. With LEHS on the floor, you can turn an 8-point deficit around very quickly. That's how good she is on both sides of the ball. English ball, not a full 35. They have 31 seconds on the shot clock. No worries there. And we're off. Flores passes to LEHS. Finds Flores for an open three. Great job with the hands from Soto. Flores rebound. She's going to miss that layup, though. And she's going to wrap up Diana Grant-Johnson there. That's going to put her at the line for 2. I don't love that foul. But on the flip side, it stops the clock. She's been hot and cold at the line. So maybe you get her to miss a couple here. So we'll see. Misses the first. I'll take it back. Smart foul by Flores. If she misses this one and you can get the ball, you lost, 3 seconds? And that was only her first personal, too. Even if she hits it, you saved all that time. She hits the second. It is a 9-point game, 44-35. I don't think we need threes every time if we're English, but turnover is backbreaking there. Antonelli was in the right place. Passes over to Grant Johnson. Corner 3. Misses. Somerville so active on the offensive glass. Antonelli going to penetrate, take her time. She's going to drive, actually. Gets hit, and that's going to do it for LEHS. And that kind of sums it up for English. A tough night. Felt like the calls were against them. And Antonelli's going to go to the line for 2. LEHS made the most of every minute. She's such a sensational player. Antonelli misses the first of 2. Patton will come back in the game. So a tough one for English. It appears their 6-game winning streak will come to a halt. Somerville will take one step closer. Oh, there's a travel there. There would have been the foul, but the contact was after. So I'm not sure what he called a technical on Sanaya Patton again. Maybe he thought there was some additional contact there. It looked like it was just a basketball play. Patton is frustrated. I think he's saying she turned her shoulder. From this angle, it looked like a basketball play. But so this is where it gets into nonsense, right? One crowd's booing, one's cheering. I mean, the kids don't make the calls. He's going to tee up Brennan again. You getting this? Can we get that bench? Brennan's going to get ejected. And it was tough. There weren't many other options for the officiating staff here. So probably 3 more free throws. Yeah, 3 more free throws here for three more free throws for Antonelli. At this point, it's probably all academic. 45-35. She's going to get 2 more for the technical on Brennan. She sinks that one. If you're Somerville, that's a gritty road win. That's what you wanted. This is a tournament-type atmosphere. She misses 3 out of 4, but did what she needed to do. Somerville inbounds, 1:06 to play. They're going to call a foul on that. That's going to put Antonelli back at the line. She's getting her free throw practice in tonight, that's for sure. 1:04 to play. Tough to be an official. And these guys aren't making, this isn't the NBA or the WNBA or the NCAA, and you're making big money. And no matter what call you make, somebody's saying you're wrong. Antonelli sinks the second of two, missed the first one. It's 47-35, 1:04 to play. Good ball movement there. Too bad we didn't see a little more Concepcion. She played well. Nice follow there from Flores. She lays it in. It's a 10-point game. 40 seconds to play. If there is a foul, they're going to call travel there on Antonelli. She wanted to complain there, and her coach called her back on defense. That's how you end that. 37 points. It's easier when you have the lead, too, right? You're up by 10. 35 seconds to play. Good take by Flores. She's going to get the foul there. Matt Coleman picks up her, I believe, her fourth. And it is her fourth personal, fourth team foul. Would be fun if these two teams were to meet in the state tournament. It'll be unlikely, though, because of the power rankings. They're both going to be... Actually, I take that back. It's Division I English and Division II Somerville. Flores sinks the first one. She plays so tough as nails, and she never sits. So to have that kind of stamina and endurance really speaks volumes of her as a basketball player and an athlete. Puts up the second one. No good. 32 seconds to play. Rivera with the rebound. She drives. Misses her running jumper. Grant Johnson the rebound. Passes to Antonelli. There is no shot clock. There's no need to shoot. See if she gets fouled. Nope. Kamash going for the ball, steps out of bounds. Kind of a best case scenario there for the officiating staff. You don't have to call him with a foul. English ball down 9. 10 seconds to play. And Flores drives, cuts the defenders, lays it in. That's going to do it, 47-40. Somerville holds on for the road victory, wins their third in a row, second time defeating English this season. English drops to 8-6. Their 6-game win streak comes to an end at the hands of the last team they lost to, when they lost at Somerville. It was a joy to call this game tonight. For Maciel Santana, who was extraordinary on the camera, I am Justin Barrasso. We'll see you next time.